Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into another MMO adventure, and this one's packed with excitement. From bag quests and brawls to some good old-fashioned professions crafting. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Now let's jump into the action. So one of the very first things we set out to do after getting into the game was, you guessed it, more bags. It's one of the main things you need to do when you start any MMO. You always need more storage. Luckily, I was rolling with my buddy Won't Riker, who knew about this handy little quest line that would reward us with extra bags. We made our way over to Leont, where we hooked up with this NPC Publican Gatus. Now, Gatus is not the friendliest face in the world, but hey, when you need bags, you don't get picky about who's giving you quests, right? He hands us this task. Pretty simple, we thought. Just deliver a bill to this guy named Rufus and collect payment. Easy enough. Or so we thought. On our way out, we met Lydia Clarm. Now, Lydia's a businesswoman. She's already paid for some product, and guess what? It's time for us to go collect it from Boylan Ruart. No big deal, right? Just grab the goods and drop them off. Well, not quite. It felt like we were becoming a full-on collection agency. But then we met Boylan, and let me tell you, this guy is not your average NPC. We find him lurking on the docks, and he hands us a crate that smells, let's just say, a little off. Yeah, this thing reeks. We deliver the crate to Lydia and she is not happy. I mean, you should have seen her face. She immediately demands a refund. No surprise there. But does she go handle it herself? Nope, of course not. We have to go back to Boylan, who's now refusing to give the refund. Here's where things escalate. Boylan won't budge. So we do what anyone in an MMO would do. We beat the snot out of him. And not just once. Twice. That's right. We took his head off twice. Gotta love those respawns. And then we brought his head back to Lydia. By the way, it's like 3 a.m. game time and this lady is still working. She's up late just waiting to get her refund, and when we deliver the head, she rewards us with the same foul-smelling crate. How so very nice of her. As this time, it is now a bag for our stuff. With our new bags in hand, we decided to dive into professions next. Both Won't Riker and I picked up mining. Can't go wrong with some raw materials, right? We geared up with our pickaxes and set off to collect ore. It's a classic hi-ho, it's off to work we go kind of situation. And the feeling of striking ore for the first time, it never gets old in MMOs. We gathered enough to get started, and then we took it back to Kyril O'Leary in exchange for some experience points. It was nice to get a little XP boost for all that hard work. By the way, forgive my pronunciations, I may not be saying these names right, I really don't know. But mining wasn't enough. We were ambitious. To get into smithing, we needed molds, and that meant pottery. Guess who had to take on the pottery role? Yep, that fell on me. So off we went to the local beach to dig up loads of clay. Now it sounds tedious, but it's actually kind of relaxing. Once I had enough, I headed back and learned the basics of clay working. The goal was to craft these clay earrings to level up quickly, and once I got the hang of it, I started firing them in the kiln. Here's a neat feature of this system. You don't actually have to sit there and watch the crafting process the whole time. Once your items are in the kiln, you can just go do other things, and it continues while you play. That's a real time saver for sure. When I hit a high enough level, I bought the ingot mold that Won't Riker needed for smithing, and I molded and fired them for him too. It was a solid bit of teamwork, and we were really getting into the rhythm of things. But just when we thought we were getting the hang of professions and planning out our next move, things took a wild turn. It turned out that this would be the end of our professions run, at least for now. Why, you ask? Because we stumbled into an intriguing mystery that completely derailed our crafting plans. I don't want to give away too much, but let's just say the next part of our journey involved some unexpected twists, and the mystery that unfolded really had us scratching our heads. No, seriously, I have a sore up here now. We'll be diving into that next, so make sure you're subscribed.